And we are back into this plague-infested hellhole that is known as Rohan. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Hopefully the plague will go away sometime today. Because, yeah, it's kind of bothersome. Now, what do we have down here? Okay, we'll wait one more turn to do something about that. These, yeah, we'll wait for that one and then we'll just try to murder that army as best we can. If they're willing to stay, that is. Something we weren't building in before. Gotta fix that. Training in Isengard. Skill traders we can train. We'd like to take those. Catapults, might as well take them. Outside of that, I don't think there's much to do this turn, cause yeah. Dealing with this stuff. Oh yeah, we go. Bolg's champions, these are strong. But I'm not overly concerned. I mean, they're strong cavalry, but they can still only do so much. Yeah. Now, Shadow of Mirkwood. I'm wondering, because I think our mission to deliver the ring really should be running out soon. Yeah, yeah, plague. Gone yet? Yes, it is, finally. That doesn't necessarily mean exactly the army is still plagued. 102, I guess we'll be losing him in a while. Gotta grab that. Grab this. Doesn't even matter how far away they are, because, well, that kind of stuff isn't particularly important, because there are no good options. Oh, here, though, kind of far away. But it's a lot less far away than a lot of other things. Now, you is certainly not far away. Not much we can do here, though. It's a castle, so we can't lower the tax rate. Guess we'll just do that. Roll down, and there's apparently a lot more stuff to build in. Oh. They all have the same building. I wonder why that is. It's almost like we took everything in one turn. Almost. Alberg. The button isn't as precise as it could be. Right, there's a lot of armies here. Okay, I guess you're going in there. That's okay, I guess. Now, faction announcements. Nothing interesting. Nope. I mean, this entire army can just... Wait, neutral? Really? Oh, well, okay then. Can't train anything here yet. Move it here. And slap down the tower here. Just to get a wee bit more line of sight. What do we do about these stacks? I'm not entirely certain, because they'll just probably keep running away. Penithgel in this one. And everything else can mine. So I take these two, and then the border will functionally be over here. There's not much else to do. I'm not going to do anything over here, because fuck that. So you can go back here. For the time being, you two are just going to stay here, because I don't need you to do anything else. Train trolls, also useful. Probably ought to send down some armies at some point. I can disband you, because you're never going to be retrained. There's no point in having you down here. Can we train anything useful here? Kinda, sort of ish-esque, maybe. Okay, right, we have a few elite troops here. Just a few. We may want to send down. But we also have a bunch more here. And here. Any here? Yes, some here. And then there's some here. Oh, that's some impressive experience. Is there anything about... There must be something about that place then. Yeah, there must be. Mythlond. You have anything interesting here? Unlikely to be you. Stables, warehouse, Master History Guild. Ah, yeah. Plus 3 experience bonus. Plus another 3 for cavalry. Well, wow. Pretty fancy. Sure, I have to retrain everything to get there, because that takes a bit of micro. Micro effort is effort. Send over all the stuff. It's a lot of stuff to send over. It's a fucking solid army we have available. Same with you. I can grab the troll as well, I suppose. What about... I want Late Tash to keep its garrison, no matter how dumb it is. Just in case. It doesn't... Well, it's not like it's costing me anything technically, because income. You're on low tax rate, but you're never going to grow. Okay. You're also never going to grow. You will grow soon, actually. Right, well... I'm not going to move anything here. You are on your way. So, next turn. Hopefully the plague will be gone soon. And we can march on Minas Tirith. I've been looking to diversify my the music I listen to lately. So I've been trying to look up stuff from Japan in particular. Sure, I'm probably never going to trade, but sure. Yeah, I've been looking at mainly stuff from Japan at the moment. Just to diversify, because most of the stuff I listen to is European. It's very little American, because any music I listen to that's American, I just go like, ugh, this is garbage. Evil faction declared war on us, so that may acquire the ring, blah 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 blah. Is that the event? Really? That was it? Okay then. Yeah. This is why we did this. Oh, that's a big stack. I'm not feeling particularly confident about that one, but we'll try anyway. Any other evil factions nearby that ain't of interest? No, not particularly. There's Kultur. Oh. Ah, it'd be adorable if I took that. I might just take that, just 'cause funny. Guess you have a ton of stuff as well. Go. Did actually... No, I didn't build anything here. Maybe I should do that. Traith, you need that. Yeah, I've been looking at stuff from Japan, because the stuff from America in particular, metal, is horrendous. Like, almost every time I hear metal from America, I'm just be like, that's American, because that's just a series of loud noises with no rhythm to them. Which is not what I'd consider good music. So, pretty much anything I listen to is European. So, I've been trying to diversify outside of the quote-unquote West. And I've been met with limited success. I've found, like, one metal band that I like, one rock band that I kinda like, and one... I don't even know how to classify it. It's special. It's a special band. That's how I'm going to classify it, because it's kind of all over the place in the style. Yeah, I found 3 bands that I well, 2 bands that I kind of like and 1 band that I actually like, which is not particularly impressive. Or at least it worsened. Oh no. Yeah, lots of war on us. Is anyone we're not at war with at this point, I wonder? Let's see. Rune. Mirkwood, Misty Mountains, Umbar Khan. So Harad, if they still exist.
No sleeping here. Come on.
Okay, off you. That's a lot of armies. Okay, you can just... See, there's almost no use in me staying on that bridge anyway. But at least they can't get me from the back, I suppose. So there's that. And I can kind of cycle troops in and out. I suppose there's some benefit to it, but still not all that much. Okay, you march like that together. I'd like to be able to recruit here, but not yet. Because culture growth is a bit... it's not super slow, it's just like I'd like to recruit within a turn. Which, well, it's not going to happen. You go over here, reinforce that, and then you go in there. Okay, you can bugger off. And so can you. And then I want you in here. This army will be set for Minas Tirith. Then are you the one with the ring? Yes, you are. Yeah, fuck all loyalty. That's kind of beautiful. I'd like you to have the ring if I could give it to you, because you are a pretty good one. Game? Okay. Okay then. Did that actually succeed? No, and I'm not going to try it again, because that tabbed my game out for some reason. So, yeah, let's just leave it at that. But since you have the ring, I actually want you to be useful. So, you're going to get an army. What kind of army you're going to get is... it's a question. Okay, we have a catapult here. That's something. We have a ballista. Don't really care that much. Let's see, what pikemen do we have? Ah, we have some pikemen here. Good. Let's give you 3 units of pikemen. 4 units of marauders. Merge these. Give you 6 units of raiders. How many trolls do I have to spare, if I have any to spare at all? 1 unit. Okay, you can go in something else, and you can get the rest halberds. You will go to Osgiliath. Then it's your turn, because you are actually a really good general, so I don't want to give you garbage either. So we'll see what we have. Siege equipment. Thus I have a ton of different shit laying around here. If we can merge some stuff. Okay. There, and put you in there. That should merge some of the stuff at least. Now, siege equipment. Okay, you can have 1 catapult. That should be fine. You can have trolls. And I think that's about it for what we can give you, because I'm not... Oh, we actually have enough to merge trolls. So let's do that. There, you can have 2 trolls. Now, we want pikes. And I think I'll give you what I have left of pikes. From wherever we can get them, really. Merge you, and you can go into settlement. That's 4 unit pikes. That's less than I was hoping for, but okay. Let's get some marauders in here then. Get 4 units of that. And fill up the rest with halberds. So I don't necessarily need him to have Scourge Raiders. That's another army done. What's a decent general here then? You are not garbage. You have better dread, don't you? Yes, you do, and I don't necessarily care that much about command. But, on the other hand... okay, let's get you cavalry. You're gonna get all the cavalry, if you're lucky. Something, it's gonna be garbage, but okay. Except for that, of course. Now, you are going to get Scourge Raiders, ton of Scourge Raiders. This is going to be a strike force. They are going to go in and bap things, and then they're going to leave. Or something. Oops. Right, we have 171 unit. That's not too bad. I guess we're getting some cannon fodder. Right, one of you. So that's going to fit in the army. There, that's another army done. That's 3 armies, and I guess you'll get the leftovers. Send you in. Oops, no. Only you can fit. Merge you. What do we have? Horrendous cavalry. Wrong general. You have 2 low numbers to do anything useful. That you can go in here, you can go in here, merge you, and then halberds. You're getting a lot of halberds. And then the rest are going to be marauders. And that's going to be just some throwaway army that is going to be utterly worthless for anything. I guess you'll get those. There we go, that's 5 full stacks done for our assault on Gondor. We're also going to have to deal with Mordor at this point, because they are at war with us, because we decided to keep the ring for ourselves, because it's, well, obviously mine, my own. Can we recruit stuff here? No, not yet. Okay, now, we're going to look at this, and we're going to see that we have a ton of stuff we can't really retrain here. Like, that one we can, these we can't. So we're going to disband those. Because we are... It's going to take forever before we can do anything with that settlement. There's no point in filling those slots with worthless units. Okay, if I move you over here, throw in you, that's 5 slots open. You are worth more than anything else, so you can do that. And then you can march on the old Guldur just for the heck of it, really. Oh, no, they have not taken it back. So what we'll do is slap together a terrible army. We actually need to retrain stuff here, because it seems like it. And now, with you over here. So if I slap together a really shitty army there, that might be able to do something. Because then we take this is under control of Dol Guldur. This is under control of Vale, so I'm not too concerned. Right, the population at Gundabad is at max. That's as far as the populations can go in this game. Death stalks the land in Bickering, and Shardak is one of the characters who has been infected. So one of our armies might still have the plague, but I don't even care at this point anymore. If one of our armies has the plague, then they might have spread to all the other armies, but at this point I don't want to sit around that anymore. Fuck it. The plague doesn't do that much anyway. I mean, it's a pain in the ass to deal with, because you lose men, particularly when you can't retrain those men, but it's still not that big a deal. It's unlikely to cause enough of an effect to make us lose a battle. That's... As long as I won't lose anything because of it, then, yeah, who cares? Our current goal is to take Minas Tirith, and then we'll see. I may want to... I want to attack Dol Amroth. I do. For a very specific reason. They want trade. Sure. Why not? No, I want to attack Dol Amroth just so I can see if they have a custom settlement for it. But, you know what's funny? This mod is currently in version 1, the one I'm playing at. The mod itself, if you go on the page for the mod, it's currently updated to version 3. That's how long this series has been going. Far too long. I think we're being attacked. Well. Is a shit army being attacked? Yeah. Okay, what do they have? They have some... Well, this is not the most impressive. Goblin archers, Bollocks champions, max veterancy, but a lot of the units are just extremely weak. But this is a proper stack. One unit of Bollocks champions, which have high stats. General, Redone savages, Mountain Oak hunters, these are also pretty fucking good. Black Uruks, also very good. Yeah. And we have a captain. I am not expecting to win this one. Just because of the sheer caliber of what we're up against and what we have. Because our troops are mostly garbage. And their troops are, for the most part, top of the line units. There's only so much we can do. Especially when we're up against two armies and they're both coming from the same direction. Now, however, we may have the advantage. Except the styling out. God fucking damn it. Right. I think I need to get my bearings. Yeah, there's a couple of things I can do at this point. I can try to charge into the settlement. Then I could hold them here. For whatever good that would do. Or I can try to hold them outside. Because this is the army that's coming in reinforcing. This is the garbage one. The proper army is the garrison one. I don't think there's anything I could use to my advantage in terms of terrain either. That's not particularly helpful. Well, one thing I could do is just run over here and hold them at the choke point. I will be fighting downhill, which would be a detriment. What about over here? There's a choke point here where I wouldn't have somewhat of high ground. And with the amount of archers I have, I think I may wish to do that. Because we have quite a few archers. And, well, if I can avoid having to do another battle, then I'm not above corner humping. So, I think we'll do that. Because I don't have any cavalry that can do much either. Sluggish. Okay, let's use speed 2. That way it doesn't look like ours at least. There's not much I can do with the cavalry. I don't expect to be able to put them to any particularly good use. Everything's moving slowly. Okay, let's move up to speed 6, because fuck it. It really feels like these units are just going as slow as they can. What are they bringing out? Warg Riders. I'm not sure if even... I don't think these guys will even be able to fight off the Warg Riders. Not saying something, because Warg Riders are pretty bad. I mean, they're not that bad, but they're still pretty fucking bad. I'm not sure what to do about these, though. They're decent, the light cavalry, and that's kind of the biggest problem with them. Put them over here. I mean, there's a chance they're able to just ignore them. So I need to be mindful of this place. If I put them behind there, the air should technically... No, they might be able to... We'll see what happens. Yeah, I see some, so be it. If I'm able to use them to flank around, then that's a good thing. Shouldn't you be running? Okay, what is trying to catch up with us here? Is it cavalry? It's kind of hard to tell in the darkness. Yes, it is cavalry. However, it's a kind of small unit. I think this might be a proper use for my general's unit, actually. He's not even able to be in skirmish formation. Well, that's interesting. Okay, well, I want you to move over here. Right. Well, I guess you're going to stay up the hill. You're going to be my front line, I suppose. You will be in the rear, because I want you to use your ammunition before you engage in melee. Pikeman there. And Axeman in the back here, along with Scourge Raiders. Choppy. You can be on that corner, I suppose. Okay, now, feel free to move. Right. That was that. Don't re-stop! Now, you, however... Yeah, that's enough, that's enough. Only a couple of them left. Actually, no. If they're going to run away, kill them. Or not, I guess. Okay then. Somewhat choppy. You go back here. I do technically need something to be here. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Just stop. You die to friendly fire and charge. Good fucking god! Nerf! Nerf! There's only 2 of them! Fucking hell. Welcome to Medieval 2 Heavy Cavalry. Okay, can you kill him now? That would be nice. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? You're just going to cycle charge me to death? Like 6 units? That's what 6 units did! Not even units, men. Orcs. Yeah, well, there's only 1 of them left. If it wants to charge into my lines, then so be it. And now, just sit here and wait. Worst case, I'll put these in Shiltron. Worst case. Expecting to not have to, though. Actually, no, not yet. Wait for the enemy to come here. Actually, every infantry unit on the front line can stay in defense formation, except for you. There we go, it's finally dead. Killing 1 billion men. And now they are slowly marching out, one at a time. Yeah, I could have tried to go in here and hold this point here, but that might have gone horribly wrong. There's just no room to, well, set up units anywhere. So you're just left with a single choke point that you're fighting over. Which means you can't take advantage of anything. There's no tactic to it, at least here I'm kinda trying to be somewhat... I mean, there's a limit. There's a very limited amount of things I can do in this situation, but I'm still trying to do everything I can do here. I don't have any cavalry to abuse the AI with anyway, so... Best I can do is just set up a shitty little force on a tiny little hill. Right. A heavy goblin halberd. Fire a single volley into those. These archers aren't the worst thing in the world. Let's see how we do for kills. Not overly impressive, but... yeah. Save our ammunition for something more important. Really, a unit of Goblin Band, that's what you're sending out. It's not particularly impressive. These will probably murder the poor spearmen, but so be it. Goblin Band, medium infantry, really. Medium infantry. They're willing to just stand there and take it, but I need to wait for the others to catch up so I can get a proper charge. Yeah, they are going to attack, which is even better for me. Yeah, just not... they're going to be retarded and just sit there. Not actually push up its army. Okay, and off we go. Well, they're engaged. Glorious Medieval 2 Cavalry. 228. 227. 160. 140. 130. Glorious, glorious cavalry. If only had some real cavalry, that would have just destroyed the entire unit. They are pursuing. That is too bad for them. And they have decided that it's a good idea to re-engage. And if they're just going to let me do this, then so be it. Now, if I had a heavy cavalry unit, they would just plow the way through. Aha, it seems you... okay then. Okay then. Okay, time to disengage. What else is coming over here? The last of the unit. The last man belonging to unit is coming over here. Okay then. I mean, I'll just charge a spear unit to death if they want to. I don't care much about this cavalry. 14 of them left. Meanwhile, the last one is coming here. Now, as you can see, they have a decent general. The problem is the air is just stuck being retarded. Doing God knows what. Like here, this unit not doing anything. Okay, well, you're winded. And half the battle time is expired by now. Well, almost half. I'm not entirely sure what the AI is trying to do. Because it attacked me. Which means I'll gladly just sit here and do nothing. And the timer is not in the AI's advantage because, as I said, it attacked me. So when the timer runs out, it's a draw. Which means they'll take more casualties for next turn. So what are they standing up here? And what are these two units? Unit of walk. Goblin band and goblin spears. So, well, the spears or the band? Were they orc raiders? I don't remember what the swords ones were called. But either way, they're even weaker to cavalry chargers. And our cavalry is, well, they're just happy to sit here and replenish their stamina. Ah, goblin infantry, that's what you want. Straight up goblin infantry. Move over there. See, there's been a few dead goblins here. Kill the champions of Bolg, so there's that. They're not a problem anymore. They're just sending a 1-on-1 unit. The fuck? The AIs just sometimes can't handle these custom maps. Because I would imagine that in most cases they simply aren't able to test it in a Sally battle. Okay, let's wait a wee bit. And then that was a piss poor charge. That was a really bad charge. Get out. Time to cycle. Okay, let's do 3 deep. Okay, stop marching and charge. I mean, the spearmen are still slowly moving. Oomph. It was also a pretty bad charge. Guess they weren't clustered together enough. Then again, we don't get the proper charge bonus that the heavy cavalry do.
The hills will be ours. Come forth from the hills.
Okay. Cycle. Okay, they're broke. Just cut them down. Ah, fun battles. Very, very fun battles. How much of 2? Still one left somewhere. Well, while we're here, we might as well take out these. While we're in the area, of course. Are they getting to Shiltron? Yes, they are. Okay, then. So the AI is not completely stuck. You can still somewhat react to what I'm doing. It's just the fact that it doesn't recognize where the gates are, that might be an issue. Because it's selling out, so it might be trying to get out of the gate, but when there's no gate, well... It's hard to get out of something you can't see. One there. What are you? More spearmen. Okay, we'll just run down what we can. Which means... Try. Nah, fuck it, don't run him down. Just wait for this unit to get over here. Then we'll try to charge him in the flank. Assuming they're not going for the cavalry. In which case, yeah, I think they go for the cavalry, in which case I'll get them on more favorable ground. This is nice and flat. Let's get them over here. Actually, here is flat enough. Because even a frontal charge on moving infantry is not bad. Are they going to... Really? Really, AI? Is this what we're doing now? I'm just going to stand there. And move into Shiltron formation. Why the... What the actual fuck? It would have been a much better charge if they kept moving instead of just derping. Oh well, I guess I'll just harass them until the battle's over. Move it to speed 2, I guess. That way it's not too fast or too laggy. Yeah, I can't do much when they're Shiltron. Cavalry charges to Shiltron doesn't do much. Well, if we can just lure them over, I could at least range them down. See, if I had heavy cavalry, they could just charge straight through them, even in Shiltron, because these are shitty units. It's utter garbage. I've seen Swan Knights run down 1,000 of them, barely take a single casualty. Guessing you're not in range, but still, we'll try. Yes, yes, come now. Come, come. Come, 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 come. Come on. Just a wee bit closer. Just a bit closer. Yeah, they are on fire at will. But once the... whatever's the main part of the unit gets in range. There we go. And now they should be taking some damage. I don't really care about what I'm using ammunition on at this point. Just, yeah. It doesn't matter at this point because there's not much left of the battle. How much more do I want to let them fire? That's enough, I guess. Okay. Now they will move into engage. Which is a cavalry's opportunity to hit them in the back. Bump. And cycle. And charge. I went into Shiltron, but it doesn't really matter at this point. They're too spread out for it to be too effective. They are wavering. One more charge might break them. Assuming we don't win before that. A couple of cavalry. Nah, they got into too close, Shiltron. Ah well. There's 30 of them left. They can't do much. Wait, really? Is this what you're sending at my cavalry? Fuck that, I'll just charge that. Even uphill, these don't stand a chance. Yes, these are doing a good job. This cavalry got a ton of kills. Now we just wait for the timer to run out. Because it's almost out, and there's not much to do at this point. I say I just keep getting stuck in everything, though. Kind of annoying. Oh look, cavalry get... See, 510 kills. Well, mostly garbage tier infantry, but still. It's a fucking trash unit of cavalry. If we had some heavy cavalry, the sheer damage they can inflict, and it's just... mwah, gold. It's fucking gold. Execute them. You know what? Let's do a long one. And just in case we crash, we'll save here. I saved it with the wrong file, but okay. We still have the autosave. So there's that. Now, what are we up against? Nothing overly impressive, and we are on a bridge battle, so, yeah. This should be a battle where my tactical genius sure will get to shine. Let's have ourselves a sip of water first. Now, I'm hoping that the AI will actually attack us here. Because for fuck's sake, if they don't, then I'll just go hang myself or something. If I only had a single siege unit, that would have been so useful here. Now, these trolls are going to be useful. Now, oh right, our pikemen here. Ah, those are going to be so useful here. And by useful, being fucking broken. Right, you. And then we grab you. Oopsie. Right. Set up you there. You can be set up here. You in front. You in the rear. And you are, well, for all intents and purposes, the chaff. Now, halberds, you'll go up there. Go to defensive. Pokemen. The only downside is certainly going to be the ranged units. If I had ranged units of my own, that wouldn't be a problem, but I don't, so what we'll do is put you here, and you here. Hopefully they'll eat up most of the cancer. Yeah, at least they're not in range, so there's that. Now, assuming the AI... Never mind what I just said! Fucking AI. Fucking piece of shit. Yeah, I don't care about anything except for the pikemen. So the pikemen will move away. And I'll move them in when they actually become relevant. Let's move you into loose from... How about moving into actual loose formation? Okay, AI is moving up. They're allowed to. I'd like you to quickly reposition, but I don't think you're going to. So, cancel the move order. You move into tight formation again. And actually, I wonder, is the AI dumb enough? Might be. We'll see if they'll take the bait. Meanwhile, since I'm taking the bait, but I don't think they are smart enough to do that, so back you go again. I mean, I can just sit here and wait for them to run out of ammo, that's not a problem. Ah, fuck it. You're not taking that many casualties with the pikemen anyway. Aha, that's an interesting choice you've made there. Oh, right, Lebanon Marines. That's actually a problem. Get the fuck out of there. Forgot they had those. Oh, for fuck's sake, what are you actually doing? You know, fuck, just charge. See what the AI does if I charge them. Well, they're moving up units. Cavalry, mostly. And as soon as that unit's dead, then they'll run into the halberd wall. Good, good, good. I'm hoping they're dumb enough to send the generals ahead as well. Yes. Keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Do what you do best, which is kill yourselves. That's a big blob, though. Fucking hell. So, I seriously wish I had some range units. Just a single catapult. Just a single catapult right in here would just be perfect. No. We're going to apply tactical genius here. Seems they are able to kind of push through with just sheer numbers. I'm having a hard time telling what they actually have, but they have stuff.
Defeat seems almost certain.
You know what? Fuck it. If they're going to try to punch through like that, which the AI is not actually trying to do actively, it's just something that happens when the AI does AI things. But I may have a counter to it. Oh god, we are seriously losing pikemen. Oh god, we are seriously losing units in general. God damn it, charge in, you you lazy gits. Oh, fucking hell. I didn't expect him to be able to push this well, but I probably should have countered with my own large blob of just fuck you about numbers. No, trolls are at least able to push back. Oh, well, would you look at that? Several of them are already broken. Just because everyone has a surrounded neg modifier. If I can just cause a chain route here, because now everything is fighting to the death. But if I can cause them to chain route, that would be the battle won right there. Hey, it's getting there. It's getting there. Our prisoners are going up. Very quickly. A lot of them are fighting to the death, though.
They have lost half their men.
Yeah, we're quickly catching up in kills. Yep, and we surpassed them in terms of percentage. Slaughter, slaughter. Ah, seriously wish I had a catapult, though. It would have saved me a lot of troops. Yeah, with... captured 1,000 of them already. I mean, there's not much I can do at this point. They're just gonna keep blobbing up into here, and I'm going to keep blobbing up, and we're gonna blob and blob. And then the blobs will fight. And then I might lose a few trolls because blob fighting. The trolls are doing well so far. That one is a bit bloodied. That one's a bit bloodied. That one is feeling particularly eager, though it doesn't seem to have taken any serious damage. Yeah, we are currently at 3550, while we were at like 3010 earlier. And there's more of them routing.
Goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
I'd like to get the other enemy general, though, but I don't know where he is. Might be somewhere in this blob. Now, this is the point where I might actually have to go to them. So I think we'll just move forward at this point. And we'll meet them on the bridge. But as it stands, we have the advantage. Yeah. Yeah, no, as you can see, not having cavalry and not having missile units, it's a serious detriment. Having trolls is nice, but it's not that nice. They're useful, but they're not game-changing. Yeah, probably should have let them come out instead, but fuck it, it's too late to change my mind now. At least that pikemen are doing solidly. But I'll try to move the trolls through. See if that won't do something. Now they're getting thrown everywhere. Well, both of our troops are getting thrown everywhere. Now the troops intermixed into everything here, which is, well, it's something. But I don't get the surrounding the modifier now. Which is what caused them to chain route to begin with. And I think we'll start losing trolls soon. I'm wondering if I should just pull back. I mean, the trolls are causing some serious havoc and are taking off so much space that I think that's enough. Because the trolls are just fucking up their entire formation. And they are tanky enough to take it. They're being even more spread out now, which is bad. Getting a ton of veterancy, but... yeah. We should be fine. Yeah, they're starting to rout. Go for the archers. I said go for the archers. Still said go for the archers, you fucking pieces of shit. Okay, there's the general gone. There goes a troll. This means we lost 2 now, I think. See, you want to run away, and I don't want to let you run away. So how about you don't get to run away? Hopefully the trolls were able to do something. Doubt it, but I'm hoping they'll be able to run enough units down. Though we did capture a fuck ton of them. We didn't kill that many, but we captured a lot of them. Which is, well, same effect. Because I'm certainly not going to release them. That would be nice. Right. Trolls are a bit wonky when it comes to chasing down routing units. But I mean, I'm getting one here and there. Ah, there you go. I'm just getting as many as we can. We didn't get the, what, 88 or 87% that we need to delete the armies, but meh. Not that big a deal. Looks like you're the only ones left. Let's run you down and end the battle. Whee, those poor, poor men. Womp womp. Okay, that's enough. Killed 1,850, captured 2,300 for 1,000 lost. It's not too bad. Good raiders did some damage. Pikemen did some hefty damage. Trolls did also hefty damage. Which is not that surprising. Lost 3 trolls in total. None of them healed, which is, yeah. Because it's the first units you lose that also heal. Which can be abused. Very much so. That's some hefty value right there. What are worth most? Axemen. Yeah, it's just the Axemen that are worth the most. Oh well, bye. Ah, yeah, we got enough of them. So, those armies that look mildly concerning are certainly not a problem anymore, because we're dumb enough to attack us on a bridge. Smart AI. Smart. Plague, right. Sure, whatever. I pass besiege. Yep, Moria wanes. Even though they're dead. Let's look at the construction, and then I'll look at one thing before I go. We end it. Grab you, Fairground. Pregost. Hopefully it's not too much. No, it's not too much to build. That's nice. And I've gone through my reasoning for not setting them to water before. Right, that's that done with. Now to see. You're plagued. You're plagued. You're plagued. You're plagued. And you're plagued. Yeah, as expected. But I don't care. And that'll be it for now. So, this time next time we're going to at least march on Minas Tirith. Unlikely I could get to besiege at that time, but at least we'll get to march. So until then.